in front of the film review court. Tonight we have the film Mercy, which is being judged for being potentially the worst film of 2026. But is it guilty or is it innocent? I guess you're going to have to watch the review to find out. G'day, it's Adam here again with another quick instant movie review for you. So tonight I caught Mercy. This is the latest film from director, let's see how I go, Timur Bekmambetov. I'll run with that. From a script from Marco Van Bell. It basically tells the story of that in the near future there is an advanced AI judge, Judd Maddox, played by Rebecca Ferguson, who tells a captive detective Chris Raven, that he's on trial for the murder of his wife, and when if he fails to prove his innocence within 90 minutes, he will be executed on the spot. That's right. This is an Amazon MGM Studios film. Make of that what you will. And it is has Chris Pratt in it. Make of that what you will. And the trailer for this looked absolute pants. I just looked at it and went, this is Chris Pratt sitting in a chair with a whole heap of AI stuff. What the devil is Rebecca Ferguson doing there? And this film looks like it should be going straight to the streaming service, but it's in theaters. Why and should it be? Well, this film is also made for IMAX, so it's made to be on the biggest screen possible. And I suppose it's because the canvas of this is kind of like Chris Pratt sitting in a soundstage in a chair, bolted there for what is 90 minutes, and a whole heap of green screeny stuff thrown around him. I mean, really, it's not a massive ask. There must have been a bit of a wind machine in there as well, because some of this virtual stuff that's happening also just happens to blow his hair and his shirt a little bit. I'm not really sure how all that works, but it's almost like a 4DX experience, I suppose. And I suppose if you're chained into your 4DX chair, you'd have no excuse. You have no way of escaping this film. But look, in all fairness, Mercy is actually better than I thought it was going to be. That might be damning it with faint praise, because I thought it looked absolute poo. But Rebecca Ferguson does a solid job, as Rebecca Ferguson always does. She's an amazing actress. Chris Pratt is all right. What I find quite interesting about this is that Chris Pratt, I think it was 4 weeks into the shoot, sprained his ankle. Now, this from a guy that is sitting in a chair for, well, pretty much the entire movie. We only see bits of him in flashback. So, to be honest, if you're going to break your ankle on any shoot, at least you can shoot the majority of the film sitting in a chair, because that's what the film requires you to do. Mercy it's kind of a little bit preposterous. It's kind of like unraveling a Benoit Blanc mystery, sitting in a chair with a whole heap of AI going on around you to try and prove your innocence. It did catch me a little bit, because I kind of started to get invested in the story a little bit and saw all the who's conning who's lying, who's telling the truth, who's the person who's the real murderer, all the rest of it. So that kind of caught me a little bit, but it is a whole lot of hooey. I don't think you're going to miss a lot of the experience seeing this on a streaming service. Sure, if you saw it in 4DX, you'd get the whole rocking chair environment. It'd be kind of a little bit meta, to be honest. If you see it in 3D, apparently all the computer imagery really comes into your face, and I suppose if that's your idea of a good time, go for it. For me, I was quite happy just to sit in an IMAX tonight, watch it on the big screen, listen to the big sound, and just thought, yep, tick that box, and that's done. Mercy is not the worst film of 2026. It's only early days. It's probably one of the worst that I've seen so far, but it's by no means a terrible film. It's just there, and I will forget about it like tomorrow, but for now it was fine. So Mercy is fine. It's probably like a 5.5 out of 10. It's sort of in that world. It's sort of the thing you throw on a Friday night, watch it, wake up on a Saturday morning and go, what did I watch last night? Was it all right? It's one of those. Anyway, that's my review of Mercy. What film that was a direct to streaming service or a direct to DVD film that you've seen that you wished was up on the big screen? Like you wish that something was there. Probably K-pop Demon Hunters is probably something we all wished was up on the big screen. What else have you got? Like, where did you go? Why did that not land there? Maybe Happy Gilmore 2. Maybe you're like angry that Happy Gilmore 2 didn't come up on the big screen. I don't know. Comment below, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, that is it for me for tonight. See you next time here in my car. I'm not strapped in. I am strapped in. Good night.